Mary Lee was Shanghai into the organization. And then we have Alan Andrews. Unfortunately, Alan will not be singing tonight, but Alan is a great singer, opera singer, and does some great stuff with us. If you saw the Cowboy Show, you know what I'm talking about. And then Ian Murphy. He's one guy being in the right place at the wrong time or whatever. Ian joined us 2 seasons ago. So these are the Air Pirates. In the back is Joe Gagliardi, who does our sound engineering. Does a lot of the arranging of the music, writes some of the original music. And Trapper Quinn in the back. Both Hit the Road Productions. They do the sound engineering and do a lot of the back. You're going to hear some background music and interlude music. All that comes out of Hit the Road Productions. So these are the Air Pirates, and we're just about ready to go on the air. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. I can't even feel 12 seconds. So I need to go find my script, and we'll be ready to go.
We are live.
Welcome to the Air Pirates Radio Theater. Tonight, live from the Lyceum Center in Sugarloaf, New York, the Air Pirates present Herb Marks, Freelance. Not all fortunes are found in cookies.
And that's Herb.
Herb Marks. What do you do?
What do you want done? That's what my business card says. Herb Marks, Freelance. It's about the only way to make a buck down here in this city. $1 is as hard to find and hold on to as a bag of Fritos at a pot party. Maybe that's no good, but that's the way it is. If you're lucky enough to make it through the day, you might find your way to the next mark. Sometimes you come up short. And in my case, 4'2" is short enough. I do favors for people, some I like and some I don't. This is no place for an honest guy. And maybe it's not just fortunes that are made the hard way. I found that out last Wednesday afternoon. It was late, and I just finished making payroll. So it was time to catch a bite and head for the sack. The city looked nice, like one of those paintings you see in a museum, but you can't remember who painted them. So I closed the office and decided to walk to Chinatown to one of my favorite eateries, Wan Long Dong's Chinese. When I walked in, I was greeted with the smells of the Orient. If the Orient had been set on fire after a petroleum leak. Mr. Dong, the owner, met me at the door.
Oh, Mr. Marks, you want regular table?
Of course, thanks. He's the only one.
Don't tell me you want special, yeah? We have a fine list of dishes to suit your taste. We have traditional sampan waba. We have assortment of gongjian. We have a special yakat main or perhaps combo double or triple.
Send over the waiter. I'll have the usual.
Usual. House special and a bowl of hot and hotter soup with a side of strange flavored chicken.
Yeah. And make sure I get some extra fortune cookies. I never can tell what's liable to happen next. I kind of like a warning ahead of time. When I got to the table, the first cookie was waiting, and I opened it. The fortune read, you will leave a big tip. So much for being warned. Before I could sit, she was walking across the room. At first I didn't see her. The dress she was wearing made her bosom bounce like one of my personal checks. And her hair hung straight like a runway to the middle of her back. Her face was just as hard to miss, with eyes like jet black marbles looking directly at me. When she moved, it was like her top and bottom were not connected, but awakened me in two directions at once. Can I help you, miss?
My name is Suki Wong, Long Dong's niece. Don't you stand when a lady enters the room, Mr. Marks. I heard you were a gentleman.
Yeah, I am standing. And I didn't see no lady enter the room. What can I do for you? My dinner's coming and I hate to eat Chinese cold.
Oh, may I sit and join you? I have something to discuss.
Sure, but I only ordered from column B, so if you're eating, you gotta select from column A.
Oh, I never cared for Chinese myself. I'll get your pizza later. Are you listening?
Yeah, what's on your mind?
I want to hire you, Mr. Marks.
I should know better than to listen.
I'll pay you good money for this, and it's not going to take too long.
All right, fill me in while I eat, and if I like it, we can finish up later.
If you like what? The meal or the deal?
Both. I don't work for friendship.
I give you $500 to bring something back to me.
Would that be anything special? I don't steal. Stealing tends to wear out your welcome.
Or not this. Or this would not be stealing. The item I want you to retrieve belongs to my family. It has been in the wrong family for centuries. It has been recently misplaced. All I want is for you to bring it to me, and I'll make sure it never leaves again. You will do this for me, Mr. Ma.
How do I retrieve this item? What do I look like, an Irish setter?
It is a statue of a jade dragon. You won't have any trouble. All you have to do is ask for it.
Just ask. Nobody's going to mind. Are they going to be holding it for you when I just pick it up?
As I said, it belonged to my family. The man you will be meeting will easily turn it over to you, and that's all there is to it. Just hand him this envelope and bring the statue back to me.
Yeah.
Well, of course, he has been waiting for some time, so you'll have to hurry. He's an impatient man, and I need to get this back to him tonight. After that, I will be able to handle it all by myself.
It don't sound like a family situation to me.
He'll be at his address. Go to the door and knock. I want you to have your car ready as soon as he gives you the jade dragon and bring it back to me immediately. It shouldn't take more than an hour or so, and then we never have to see each other again.
Now, that may be worth $500.
Yes. I wait here. Remember, just hand him the envelope and hurry back. And be very, 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 very careful.
Well, is he that tough?
No, but his friends could be.
Hey, you didn't say nothing about no friends.
Oh, they are more like an extended family. So just be very careful.
Yeah, well, it sounds easy at these prices.
That depends on your fortune, Mr. Marks. If it turns bad, it may not be the cookie.
Her parted words lingered heavily inside me like my dinner. I finished it anyway. Then opened the last fortune cookie. It read, "New friends are worth more than gold." Obviously written by somebody from out of town. I stood at the door and for a minute eyed the place. She was staring back at me like a lovesick schoolgirl might at the football coach. And then I was probably imagining the whole thing, but when she crossed her legs, I knew it was time for me to leave. I turned around and walked off. After I picked up a few things, I went down to the garage started uptown. It was still warm out, so I rolled down the windows and had that fresh air, the smell of the city, like asphalt and exhaust. The kind of smell that reminds me of summer. The engine was humming like a pair of bumblebees at a horny tulip. For the first time, I was flying like some teenager on his first bender. The place was about 13 blocks uptown, but it may as well have been about 100. It took me no time to make the trip, but about another 45 to find a parking spot, which was about as scarce as a nun at the ODP. When I finally found one, the Chevy slipped in like a hooker into a chemise dressing gown. It was a little place built on a fire plug of a foundation. I knocked, just like I was instructed to do.
Come in. I knew somebody would be coming.
I stood in the doorway, looking around. The guy who answered the door was covered with tattoos. He looked like a road map of New Jersey. All the rooms, what little there were, radiated from the center, which functioned as a kitchen-bath combo. There was a stove and a sink, but it also had a cast iron tub in the middle of the room. There were bedrooms off each end, which seemed to be about the lay of the place.
Who are you? What do you want, little man?
What are you, the census taker? I'm Mert Marks, and I came here to give you this envelope. Who are you? You have something in return.
The name's Wang Bao Hung Lo. I suppose my cousin sent you.
Not another Wong. I got a feeling 2 Wongs ain't gonna make this right. Hand over the jade statue and I'll be on my way.
Oh.
Now it's on your mind.
It seems you sent on a wild goose chase.
Goose? No. I'm not looking for a goose. I'm looking for a jade dragon.
I can't help you.
I was told all I had to do was hand you this envelope and you give me the jade dragon. Now you say there's no jade dragon. I'm confused.
I want you to do me a favor. You just forget about the dragon. Forget you ever here.
You're pushing the wrong guy. Besides, I already have Suki's money.
I don't care about Suki money. I can give you what I don't have. The statue you want has been delivered to its rightful owner, Mr. Marks.
Look, I'm not here for probate court, all right? I was hired to do a job, and that's what I'm intending to do.
Suppose I tell you where to find the jade dragon. Will you leave him? Forget it ever, man.
If I get the thing back to your cousin, then I'm out of it. No need for me to remember anything. If you got something on your mind, lay it on your line, or relax.
Sure, I wanted the jade dragon, and yeah, it's been in the family for generations. But that thing is a curse. You hear me, curse? Our family has been plagued by the dragon, and now it's gone. It'll never bother us again.
Well, cursed or not, I need to know where it is.
Please, Mr. Moss, it's very important to me. Don't take the dragon back to my family. Suki does not know what you're asking for. I tell you, you promised me you won't take it back to her.
All right, I promise. It seemed really important to her to get this thing back. Why would you be so afraid of a statue?
It's not the statue. It's the people who have it. I have to let them have it. Don't you understand? You sure you want to do this, Mr. Marks?
Unless you have a better idea, I have to know where it is.
Oh, Marks, I'm not gonna make it. You tell Suki, leave it alone.
I will. Just tell me what you did with the jade dragon. I can fix this.
Oh, nonsense, the Marks. You ask along. Today is a good day. Tonight.
It's a lot harder living.
Go ahead, check it out, Marks. But you find the same thing. This is a family